we let the liquor talk. I can't.
We're halfway through 2023 and it's already been a year of unbelievable country music releases. From top performers like Kelsey Ballerini and Luke Combs to newcomers like Jelly Roll and Megan Moroney, there have been albums that have really stood out. Here are our picks for the best country albums released so far in 2023. And don't worry, we'll include EPs as well. Before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video to keep up with all future country music news and entertainment. Starting off at number 10, we chose Never Enough by Parker McCollum.
Tennessee and Kentucky, 'cause you ain't here to love me.
Released in May, this project included the #1 song Handle on You and plenty of other country songs about heartbreak. McCollum's writing feels special and organic, and his melodies stand the test of time. The Texan will never be something he's not, and his realness illuminates this album.
Finally got a handle on you.
For number 9, we have Getting Old by Luke Combs.
There's just some things that leave a man no choice.
This album was the follow-up to his 2022 release, Growing Up. The project draws inspiration from all of his life changes that have happened to Combs, like becoming a dad. His cover of Fast Car has become a cross-genre hit and speaks to his mass appeal. For fans of Combs, this album was exactly what they were hoping for.
Oh, I love you anyway.
Number 8 is Primrose by Jordan Shellhart.
Maybe one day she'll be crying.
This album's full of beauty and masterful songwriting. Shellhart adds to the unique landscape that the genre is becoming. Her songs have the ability to connect with so many young women out there.
Maybe someday you'll have a daughter.
For the 7th spot in our countdown, we chose The Mockingbird and the Crow by Hardy.
She was bruised and broke from head to toe with it.
This album captures the blending of rock and country that has become a popular subgenre. Half of the album ties in his country roots, while the other half embraces his inner metalhead. The award-winning songwriter fully steps into his own spotlight with this release, and his performance of Truck Bed at the ACM Awards proves that.
I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed.
Coming in at number 6 is Bloom by Kimberly Perry. This marked a new chapter for Perry with her solo career. Much like the springtime that inspired the music, this album felt like a new beginning or awakening of sorts. Perry sings about starting over, forgiveness, and even death. The lyrics on each song simply breathtaking and suit her voice perfectly. This is an EP that certainly stands out among the 2023 releases. For number 5, we have One Thing at a Time by Morgan Wallen.
I need something you prove.
Any album from Wallen comes highly anticipated, and this one was no exception. Over 30 songs made for a complete record to listen to. There were the Wallen essentials about whiskey and love gone wrong, but there were tracks that indicated growth. His song Last Night continues to make history for being a long-running #1, and other radio singles have become fan favorites as well. This album is definitely a favorite among country music fans.
Something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night.
Number 4 belongs to Religiously, the Album by Bailey Zimmerman.
And now I'm in this cold bright light.
This was Zimmerman's debut album, and it proves he is a superstar in the making. His hard-hitting vocals and raw and honest lyrics make for an impressive project. With multiple songs on this album hitting the charts, we expect to see a lot more from Bailey in the coming years.
'Cause I don't have the only woman who was there for me religiously.
Number 3 in our countdown is Lucky by Megan Moroney.
She's gotten too used to crying all the time.
She has proven that she has more in the tank besides the #1 song, Tennessee Orange. Moroney leads with authenticity and heart through every track. Girl in the Mirror, Kansas Anymore, and Mustang or Me contain some of the most relatable lyrics about heartbreak. She has a natural ability to connect with people through music, and this album is only the beginning.
The girl in the mirror, she's lost her damn mind.
For number 2, we chose Whitsett Chapel by Jelly Roll.
Only talk to God when I need a favor.
The singer has become one of the more dynamic talents in country music today. He wanted to make an album of worship music for sinners, as he told Joe Rogan on his podcast. The inclusion of gospel choirs certainly encourages that idea. This album is one of the more cohesive bodies of work from an artist this year and truly showcases what Jelly Roll has to offer.
God, I need a favor. Amen.
And before we get to number 1, we want to make some notable honorable mentions. Nate Smith's self-titled deluxe album,
If I could stop loving you,
Corey Kent's Blacktop,
Makes me feel alive.
and Jordan Davis' Bluebird Days.
Next thing you know, you're saving money like never before.
And for the #1 album so far this year, we have Rolling Up the Welcome Mat by Kelsey Ballerini.
Saying that you're lost and that's lost on me.
There's nothing quite like watching an artist bare their soul in the form of a song. Ballerini had been through a public divorce in 2022, and she was ready to share her truth. She also created a short film to accompany the EP that went viral over social media. It seemed like you couldn't go on TikTok without hearing Penthouse and Blindsided. For a project to make such an impact on pop culture as this EP did, it deserves a top spot.
When you're playing home in a penthouse, baby.
Well, that's the end of our countdown. Let us know in the comments what you think and maybe what your top 10 is so far this year. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and get notified if you want to be the first to know about all things country music here at The Nash News.